Oh man, appreciate y'all. Welcome back. It's me, yes, Esteban Rey. You know I don't play. You know I was born in May. I may have something else to say. I'm 1/3, Brokest Podcast, you know. Peace to my peoples. Wax Groove. You know he's keeping it cool. And we got Mr. DCYOP. Yeah, and you know it's me, man. I'm here giving you a review, because that's what I do. Billy Woods, he dropped another one September 30th after Aethiopes. And this joint is 12 tracks, and this joint is called Church. This is fully produced by Messiah Music. It's 36 minutes, 40 seconds long. A great piece of art. Every listen, you're going to get something new. To me, Billy Woods is a history lesson, or a lesson period. When listening to him, almost sounds like he's yelling at you, like get these words through your head. He starts off with paraquat. I had to look up that word actually to really know what that meant, which was some toxic chemical widely used as a herbicide. I did that later. I ain't know what paraquat meant off the rip, and I'm listening to this song, and then to find out what it means really just bugs your head out. The way the production starts on this joint, it's got a fine line between eerie and holy. It's got like this orchestra type background. It's funny though. He opens up the bar talking about. He gives you a picture of a block being locked down in regards to selling marijuana. It gave me the feeling of being back in New York. The called brick weed chocolate. I don't know why that's relatable. Back when we had the nerve to call brick weed chocolate like a stock tip. I'm a prophet. He said he found religion. He a prophet. Loved that girl, but knew he wouldn't work like Harden on the Rockets. In retrospect, he ends this stanza, this verse, saying that he's down for the team, saying all the right things, but feeling like Harden on the Thunder. I like how Billy does things like that. Just off rip, the first track, it tripped me out, man. Has a beautiful beat change in it as well, which slows down the whole verse and everything, gives it a different feeling, tone. I like how he does that too, using those type of things to mess with your feelings per se on the listen. This track, I love it. Like bar for bar, like where he brings you is just beautiful. At one point he says the price is so high he had to do him dirty to make a profit. Then we get to track 2, Artichoke. The only things you only learn from a fist fight. I used to keep my kicks white. It mattered that much. He hit you with mad relatables. It's just this beautiful ooh in the back. Nice little drum to it. The way he even comes in, I didn't even know he was starting to rap. It starts off mad simple, then it just hits you with overload. It coming through as it goes. It's some beauty in this joint. I'm gonna leave it at that. You gotta understand appreciate Billy Woods and what he doing as far as how he putting these words together, painting these pictures, giving you this history, third person, first person, a puzzle within itself necessarily. It's just a beautiful thing when I listen to his music. Could listen to it all day, long as the production is cohesive. Oh, excuse me. Track 3, Swamp Water. It's some jazzy production. And this whole album, weed references. Words chose more carefully when the sense of violence in the air. And this goes true for a lot of things. It's how some people operate on a normal basis. So you gotta imagine things. Track 4, Fever Grass. Like home and be telling stories, then giving you a lesson. Fever Grass is that with a nice real slow beat, hypnotic feeling, and you'll get lost in these lyrics and wet blunts delved in it. Like you gonna get lost regardless, you know. Start thinking your own thoughts, putting this together, putting that together, like oh dip, and you know, then all of a sudden you notice a beat change to bring you back to the song. He's got the hook, cut the power, I'll thrive in the dark. Survivors, killers, and cowards, cause we ain't got no heart, or they ain't got no heart. When this beat switch, oh my goodness. And my grandfather built God a house on the jungle, laid every brick, mixed cement out of pain is sweat, love, self-loathing. That's what I be talking about. My great-grandmother was a witch. It could be true. They be saying like Africans do voodoo, you know, the stereotypes. Track 5, Fuchsia and Green. It's an Arm & Hammer track. Beautiful. All day. Lucid, he comes on there first, and he also does the hook. Murder's the first verse. Production, fire. Billy, and he's Billy, man. Track 6, classical music. Kai solo filled it on the feature. Akai, he set it off. The verse grows on me every time. His whole style, I filled it. She ends it off with her uniqueness, the voice, the content. And then we get to Cossack Wedding, my bad. Cossack Wedding, my bad. Cossack Wedding, my bad. Which, one of my favorites. Disaster tourist, wandering, Chernobyl wildlife flourish. She said it herself. You gotta hold something back. That's insurance. That's the opener. If that don't draw you in, and this ain't a listen for you, man, but for me, it's a beautiful poetry, man. That's what home do. And the beat crazy. And then we get to track 8, another fire production. It's featuring Fat Ray. This dude is new to me, but he was dope. He said the ashtrays overflow. Shit I wrote, you can't do it over the phone. We have a beat change in this as well. That's where Fat Ray gets off, to my knowledge. He killed it. He had a nice closer where he says, shout out to the blockers for analyzing the vocab, which was beautiful. Then, oh man, we go to track 9, which another one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Because honestly, at first I thought it was just like a interlude skit. This joint from my DVD watching those days, Smack days, before Smack was even, they was always in the battle rap, but when they was dropping the DVDs, interviewing and all that, yo, it might have even been a come up DVD, one of them joints, I don't know. It was mad people dropped, but it was Jadakiss, Styles P, and yo, they was having a haze and I think it was sour debate, yo, and Billy Woods chopped that, or whomever is on this album, chopped it up and laid it like on top of each other, like, so it's like it's different parts of it going on at the same time, or the same interview. It's dope how they did that. A minute, something like that goes in, Billy Woods get busy, like just tells this like synopsis of him maybe going to buy some weed or going to some place to smoke some weed. Just however you interpret this is what it is. And I think the person's name might have been Frankie. That's why his name Frankie. That track is crazy. I don't know how many times I ran that back. Many. Then we got, I would call this like the single, Puerto Rico. He's got the video out for it, which has part of a couple other songs from the album on it. It's mainly the video for Puerto Rico. This is crazy. From the beat, got that little like a lot of beats in here got like them little I don't know, church orchestra type ordeals or whatever. The hook on there is crazy. When they say the hospital vending machine, D2 is the Cheetos. You know, it's little things like that. Look, that's very tedious, but also like artistic to me, to like put in your raps and like make it vivid and, you know, thoughtful.